Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oops, joint filter. In today's pick a pal video, we're gonna see how you're a fetish. Are you a fetish? When I say fetish, of course, I mean something that is so craveable and obsessive, and you just kind of lose your shit for. You have no type of control or domination over it. It's just like, basically, are you that bitch? Are you that fucking meal? That hot meal, that vision in your head. I don't know if it's either you can't wait to go home and you keep repeating what you're gonna do. As soon as you get off of work, you're gonna go to your car, you're gonna book it to your car, you're gonna smoke some weed, you're gonna turn on some music, you're gonna smoke for a little bit until you calm and you better, then you're gonna drive home, and when you get home, you're gonna, it's like, I don't know if it's like that, or, but that fetish type of energy, that desire, that type of fantasy, So this is pile 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and get started. I feel like that was pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and get started. I feel like my laugh sounds really fugly. Okay, you have Temperance, honey. She cute or whatever, but I'd be cuter in that dress. Let me just say. Ooh. She got a rose in her boobie. Okay. So for pile 1, are you a fetish? Yes. Why? Well, because there's something about, a person who is comfortable with themselves, who freely accepts yourself. You may not fully love yourself. You may not, have moved on from shit that would be categorized as, you forgiving yourself type of energy. But you definitely take care of yourself. You definitely give a fuck about yourself. And you definitely do not make room and do not allow room. Anything that's in your control, you make sure to, filter. You have man, your filter system with people is insane. Like, you really put people through some like requirements and tests and shit. You really pick out their minds and their spirits and who they are, because you're not gonna let just anybody filter through. You understand that bad seeds can still harvest and bloom and shit and produce gross apples. But you understand you're not that bad, see? I don't know. Are you a fetish? Definitely. You're definitely fetish-sized right now. The world or somebody specific? I don't know, honey. I think both, if I'm being honest, because damn, it's like everywhere you go, I feel like people are looking at you and watching you. Like, they're not just staring at you, they're literally watching you. People who love people watching would love to watch you. Like, not in a creepy way, in an admirable way. Like, it's not really sexual. It's more like, they love your energy. They just love to see somebody who's in their own element and their own power and their own self. And they're just real. Even if that means you're just walking across the street with headphones on with a fucking mean mug on your face. You're real. You're not sitting here hiding and trying to hide anxiety or blah, blah, blah. You're just like, fuck it. I'm tired, and you're being tired and you're being who you are. That's a fetish. I don't know. I feel like that's a really yummy fetish. Somebody who is comfortable with themselves. People really do fetishize the most outlandish shit, but also people forget for some reason. I don't know why they hold fetishes with taboo. Like, it has to be something weird or not normal. But a lot of fetishes are normal shit, everyday shit. Breathing. I'm like, what? And someone told me that. They're like, type in breathing in the fetish, but I'm like, no, what the fuck? You type in breathing. That's weird. That's weird to me, but that's normal to somebody else. I don't know. I think you're your energy and your spirit is something that people like their mouth waters for, or maybe not waters for, but you know when you think of like a certain food you've had and it's sour and then your mouth starts tingling and then it's like that type of salvation. Yeah, that. I hope that helped. Man, if you guys could just see what I see and experience what I experience, you would understand why I talk so weird. So you guys have the Ten of Swords. Boobies. Damn, I think I have her body. That's so upsetting. There's a couple in the background. I thought the candle looked like a penis, but that's just me. Okay, pile 2, are you guys a fetish? No fucking shit. And I feel like this pile, you definitely came here and you knew you were gonna get, yeah. Like you knew it was gonna be a hands down, like no dirt type of situation. I don't know if you're just like, if you're just in a mood today and you're like, yes, I am. Or, you know, you just naturally just know, like, yes, I know I'm desired. Because there's some type of physicality, like some type of physical evidence, I don't know, if around you, you've just always been fetishized, if your past partners have always, like, basically treated you and talked to you, like, basically, like, what I'm saying, there's some type of, like, reason for you to have believed that, to have already known that. Like, this is, yes, I'm here, energy. Yes, I know. Like, oh, okay, then why am I here? If they already know this, why are they here? You little conceited little shit. No, I'm just kidding. You're not conceited. But even if you were, conceited is good too. You can see it as something negative or you can see it as something positive. But, yeah, definitely. You know, I feel like the type of person you are, you show a lot, but what needs to be focused on right now is your vulnerability. Ugh, excuse me, I don't know why I'm so gassy. Like burpy and shit. You think it'd come out the other end, but I don't know. When I say vulnerable, I mean like you really, I feel like you've always been this person where, you know, you understood that you don't know who you are all the time. You don't. I don't think you've ever really known who you were constantly throughout your life. No. I think there was a lot of stages where you didn't know who the fuck you were or what you wanted or what was going on. But, you know, you always stayed true to yourself. You never really downplayed yourself like that. Like, when I say downplay, I mean, like, you never sat here and belittled yourself like that. Like, you're not going to sit here and let other people belittle you. You'll belittle yourself before, like, you let somebody else sit here and try you. You know your power. You may let people take advantage of you. Just because I say, you know, you don't let people sit here and really, like, get to you doesn't mean you haven't gone through shit. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, at the core of, you know, who you are, you really have been able to maintain and stay your true light, your true colors. Some people really do lose that originality, like, from when they were born. A lot of people will grow up and the shit that people say who've been around them since they were younger, who got to see their power, their light as a baby or child, and they meet them now and they're like, oh, you're so different. You used to smile a lot, or you used to be hyper, or you used to be super like blah, 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 but you're different now. It's like, yeah, I've calmed down, or I've matured, or I'm just a completely different person. But either way, you're not going to sit here and put on airs. You're not going to sit here in a facade or anything. You who you are, I think you get fetishized for sure because you're so genuine. You're so open and genuine. I don't know if honest, I would say if you're honest, I think you try to be honest or at least straightforward or upfront, but I don't know if honest. Because I see you like to keep shit, like, where you don't really pay it mind. If it's not present and urgent and an issue, honestly, who cares? You don't just mind your business from everybody else, you mind your business to yourself. It's crazy. I don't know, I've never really seen an energy like this before, so that's interesting. Um, this is definitely sexual. The last one was not sexual energy, so that's cool that this one is sexual energy. But I feel like this is also, something about how you naturally are. Like I was kind of saying, you've kind of always been like this, but there is a sexual energy to this where, you know, in a sexual light, you are still, like, it still follows, but out of the sexual light, I think this is kind of a part of who you are as a person. And I think, before, I think that burdened you and you only kind of saw the negatives in it because you couldn't help it, or, you weren't really aware because it's just kind of always been you or whatever. But now you're way more at peace with it. You're way more in control in it. And you're definitely like, it is a power. It is you, like, it serves empowerment to you. That is beautiful, pile two. My fetishes are so like sweet boy. Ooh, you have the Two of Wands. These are great cards. Are you fetish, pile three? Ooh. So okie dokie. Yes, you are. Why? Because I feel like you're just so versatile and so different. I don't think you really bring the same experience to somebody. You may do the same, like, for some people who have a routine type of lifestyle, mindset, whatever. That doesn't mean that it's boring or bland just because you go to work every day or you see your husband every day or some shit like that. It doesn't mean you're bored in life, doesn't mean you need to spice shit up. No, a routine can actually be fine. A pattern could be fine, okay? Not everybody needs to juggle everything at once or spice stuff up or constantly, no. You guys, pile three, damn, this is pretty fun. I wasn't sure how these are gonna come out. But pile three, you are what people desire, what people crave. I feel like you don't really have to boast about shit. I feel like you don't really have to prove anything or even say anything. People just look at you and they already know because it just gets triggered. I think it triggers other people around you to fetishize you, whether sexual or not, whether it's a platonic fetishize because you're everything, that they've ever wanted in themselves or in a friend or something like that, maybe a partner, or if it is sexual, obviously do ... But I don't know, this is pretty straightforward. I feel you guys really are some hot shit. You guys really are, like, I'm sorry, it's itchy. You come and you're not just so versatile and open-minded, but you also match them. You match their energy, you match their passion, you match their level of effort, you match their sounds, you match the vibe. You are really awesome. Like, if you came here insecure, like, fuck, am I throwing it back right? Do he like it? Yes, he love it. He really do love it. Or whatever you're doing. You personally do not need to change anything about how you are. You don't need to really research anything, who you are as a person, just like how attentive and how dedicated you are. You are I'm gonna say perfect partner in bed and out. That is a fetish AF. I fetishize that shit. I'll say it. Oh, like, shoot, I would love for my husband, for me to just fetishize him wholly. I can't wait till I get to that point. I think he did that to me the day we met, if I'm being honest. But me, it's taken me a while to just, there's certain things about him I gotta love harder. But yeah, I hope that was fun for you guys. That was kind of fun for me. But hope you guys enjoyed that